Hello, welcome back to the AskARoofer Podcast. My name is Megan Ellsworth, and I have my co-host here, Alice Reynolds.
Hello, everyone.
We are very excited to be talking about all things underlayment today with GCP. We have Dominic here. So, hi, Dominic.
Hi, how you doing? Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, we're so glad to have you here chatting with us. Why don't you go ahead and just introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you and GCP.
So I'm Dominic Favazza. I am the regional sales manager for the Mid-Atlantic for GCP on the residential side. I've been in the industry both from the residential side and the commercial side for over 12 years. I started with a roofing company, a contractor. I've done everything from estimating to quality assurance to project management, everything. So I've seen all sides of the business on both the commercial and residential end over the past 12 years. And now that I'm with GCP, again, GCP, we are a spinoff of W.R. Grace in 2016. And we're a world leader in both commercial and residential waterproofing solutions. And those products, they range from sheet applied, spray applied. And then we also get into the air and vapor barrier and fireproofing business as well. So GCP has a wide array of offerings throughout all the markets. Obviously, there are a wide array of underlayments, whether it comes from what they're made of or how they're attached to the roof, which I'm assuming we'll get into in a little bit. But yeah, that's basically what the term underlayment stands for when it comes to a roofing underlayment.
Oh, that is very informational. I thought I knew, and I knew a little bit, but thank you for explaining that for everyone out there who didn't know what underlayment was, like us. So what options are there when it comes to choosing an underlayment for someone's home, and how does that vary per maybe weather area?
Yeah, that's a great question. And it's a question that I get a lot. And the way I like to break it down is that the underlayments are broken into two different categories. Typically, you have your mechanically fastened, which is one category, which are going to be your synthetics or tar paper, felt paper, as we used to see years and years ago. And then you have your other category, which is your self-adhereds. And your self-adhereds are typically going to be associated with your what we would consider high stress areas. So your eaves, your valleys, your rakes, your up to your warm wall. So those are the two categories that your quote unquote underlayments fall into. And from there, as you mentioned, Megan, it's up to the homeowner and the code to determine what needs to be installed where, and then how you determine which is best for your home. What am I going to do to allow my attic to breathe so I don't have a buildup of vapor, and which could also lead to mold down the road. So there are a bunch of different things when you're a homeowner thinking about, okay, how do I best protect my investment, which is my home, with the roof system? What is the best course of action for that? And as we mentioned, those are the things that every homeowner should consider when it comes time to replace their roof, putting underlayment, how and which underlayment they should be choosing.
So just a follow-up question, for example, if you lived like, let's say northern Texas or, New Mexico, someplace that doesn't really experience snow or water, what does GCP offer for that area?
Absolutely. So those climates, actually, like New Mexico, for example, they offer different challenges, and their challenges are the temperatures. So, because of that, you see a lot of terracotta roofs in those areas of the country, which requires a whole different underlayment system. So the underlayment system with that, we would typically encourage homeowners to look at a high temperature, something that has an in-service temperature rating of 180 degrees plus, because that thermal heat that radiates through those shingles can reach some pretty high temperatures when you get sun beating on it day in and day out. So again, every climate does present its own challenges, certainly. And, if you're a homeowner looking at it, a good question to ask your contractor is, hey, what underlayment best suits my needs in this climate?
That totally goes perfectly into our next question, which is, how can you know if your contractor's suggestion of underlayment is the best for your home's roof? So how can maybe a homeowner really educate themselves on what underlayment is best in their climate area?
Absolutely. Yeah. So I always, say that information is everyone's best friend. So, educating yourself is the most important thing that a homeowner can do. And it's not a knock on contractors at all, because inherently contractors do want to do the right thing. But if you're an educated consumer, and as a homeowner, if you, call contractor A to your home, and contractor A tells you that, hey, we're going to use a 3-tab shingle with a felt or tar paper with, a granulated ice and water shield. And then contractor B comes out and says, Megan, actually where you live, we would suggest a true rubberized asphalt ice and water shield with a synthetic underlayment. And you've done the research and know that, today, in today's age, the synthetics have come, very, very far in technology. And knowing the things that as a homeowner, it's going to help you make the right decision. And ultimately, it's your home. So the contractor is going to do what you want, and they want to make sure that your experience is good. And if you just have a little bit of baseline knowledge, it'll really help you in the long run, just knowing what you want and what that contractor is going to provide you.
That is brilliant. So what does GCP offer for homeowners out there? Maybe on your website, materials that they can kind of educate themselves with? Yeah.
So our website, which is www.gcpat.com. On there, you'll find a bunch of different resources. You'll find product data sheets for all of our products that we offer.
Well, thanks so much, Dominic. That was really informative. I learned a lot.
Yes, we love GCP. I hope everyone listening really got some good information out of this, because I know I did, Alice did. I know so much more about underlayment now, which you never know when that's going to come in handy. So thank you again.
Yeah, like I said, education and information is everyone's best friend. And I always encourage everyone just to get as much information as they possibly can before putting a new roof system on your home.
Ask a Roofer minisodes are brought to you by AskARoofer.com and RoofersCoffeeShop.com. In each bite-sized episode, we explore everything from basic roof maintenance tips to the latest in roofing technology and sustainability. Whether you're a homeowner, a building owner, or just curious about the craft, these minisodes are packed with valuable insights to help you navigate your roofing projects and home or building ownership with confidence. So stay tuned, solve your roofing puzzles, and let's stay ahead of the curve with AskARoofer minisodes. Go to AskARoofer.com to learn more today.